Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back. Claire Deering, can you stop? Madam, I am introducing my video, please. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are here on Isla Tacaño, because last time we did all of the Isla Muerta missions that we hadn't previously done. So today is going to be all about those Isla Tacaño missions. Unfortunately, we don't actually have the reputation necessary to do said missions, even though the mission is technically available for entertainment. We need to raise our reputation for all of them just a bit. So the good news is we actually have a contract available for the science department, so we'll probably end up doing that first. We need to get a genome up to 50%, so let's take a look at what we can do. I don't actually know what dinosaur right now. I should probably have a look and see which dinosaur is closest to 50%. Looks like it's going to be the Crichtonsaurus. I don't know. I feel like that's the one dinosaur that people are always telling me it's pronounced like this, but I don't pronounce it right. It might be. Anyway, we'll head over and see if we can get some fossils for that. We'll head down there as well whilst we're at it, and we'll go up there as well, because we can start getting some Gallimimus fossils. And Gallimimus, actually very, very similar to the Struthiomimus. And I guess in the meantime, we should probably also have a little look here, because we have poor capacity in the park. And I think, yeah, 85% overcrowding in the hotel there. So probably something we want to look into. Can we, by chance, get a couple of decent hotels down here? Like, I'd love to put a couple of hotels just in here. I feel like that's not going to happen, though. So maybe over in this space, maybe like a hotel could go, I don't know, right down here-ish. Somewhere like there. It's possible it can go, hold on, wait for it. Oh. I may have right-clicked, that's fine. I want to get a hotel down here, since it is kind of close to, you know, this enclosure, and it's going to have an enclosure back there as well. And it's probably not a bad idea to just put another one beside it, since 2 hotels in one area, not necessarily a bad thing. So I think, I'm thinking something a bit like that. I don't think those are spaced out very well, but that should hopefully solve the poor capacity problem that we seem to be having in the park. Looks like we might be having some power problems, though, so let's see if we can do something about that. I'm pretty sure one of the mission rewards for this island is actually I think it's the medium power plant, and if it is, I'm going to be so pleased about that, because it's going to mean that power issues are going to be easier to solve. So I'm going to have to take a look at that in just a moment, but I want to put some trees in here first to sort of hide the power plant just a little bit, because I kind of don't want it to be blatantly obvious that there's a power plant right back there. Even though you can clearly see it, I still don't want it to be super, super obvious. Anyway, I think we have some fossils up here, so let's take a little look at those. Dilophosaurus we'll extract, and we will sell all of the platinum right there. More Parasaur, not bad. We have some Avian. We have, yeah, that's what I want to see right there. That'll knock us up to 50%. And Centaurosaurus is a weird-looking dinosaur, man. That's a weird-looking dinosaur. Let's just keep going around those 3 areas for the time being. We should be able to get this genome to 50% really easy, and then we should immediately get that science contract. We should also see okay capacity. Now that's surprising. Is the 3rd hotel interesting? Was the 3rd hotel not up and running? Operation Hotels 3. Do we... Oh, hold on. Did capacity go up? Where am I looking? Looking here? Great capacity. Fantastic. Alright, so we are almost at 5 stars here, and we actually get Coastal, which I think is a cosmetic gene for the dinosaurs with 5 stars. That'd be kind of nice if we could do that. And you know what? We might actually be able to do that if we get a few different dinosaurs in here, such as the Diplodocus or the Brachiosaurus or anything like that. So that might be something to look into just a little bit. In fact, again, while we're waiting, why don't we just look at getting a new enclosure over here? So I'm thinking we immediately go in and we have the viewing gallery. You know what? We could put a viewing gallery back here. We could totally put a viewing gallery back here and have a path lead around to it. It'd be a little bit different, but I think it might not be a bad idea so you can actually see into that part of the enclosure. So let's do it. Let's hope that I can actually get this path to... Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Can I get this path to follow along here in a nice way? Is that a thing we can do here? I sincerely hope so, because if not, then I'm a little bit sunk when it comes to connecting up that viewing gallery. So let's see here. Can I connect you to there? Nope. All right, all right. Can I bring this path through there? Oh, I totally can. Okay. Okay, so that works. Fantastic. Okay, so we've done the science contract. I think that should mean, yep, the mission is going to be available. Let's see what it's going to be. What are we looking at? You want me to get a Diplodocus? Consider it done. And you want me to get a Velociraptor? Okay, so 80% genome. We have maxed out Velociraptor. Diplodocus, I don't know if we have. Ensure that each dinosaur remains housed within a secure enclosure. Consider that done. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of time, though. Gonna have to give me a little bit of time here. Because we're gonna need to build this enclosure. So, let's see. I think a viewing gallery here is probably a good spot. And I don't think it needs to be much bigger than that. I don't think it needs to be much bigger than that. I'm realizing that there's a story going on up here in the top right that I'm paying no attention to right now. On one hand, I'm sorry. On the other, I'm not at all. I am not at all. Let's go to there. Bring this straight down, and let's connect this across as well. These guys, there is legit a story going on in the top right. I do apologize for completely ignoring it. Except I kind of don't. I'm not playing this game for the story. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've known this Dr. Wu since the beginning. Yeah. Not really big on the story. I think that'll work. That'll be some electric fences there. This can come straight out to... You know what? It can go right up to the park boundary, I think. So right up to there. It's going to be a pretty large enclosure, but it's going to have things like the Diplodocus in there. And it's going to have things like the Brachiosaurus in there as well. So it kind of makes sense that it would be one of our larger enclosures for Isla Tacaño. So let's just bring this over to here, and let's just, I think, continue in pretty much a straight line for a little bit. And then maybe down this way, if it'll let me do it in a nice way, which it might. And can I connect it to the corner just there? I can. Not the nicest connection in the world, but I think that'll work. We are going to need power for it. That is going to need to be a thing, but first things first, I think we also want to get the gate in here. So let's just throw our gate, I think right up there at the end should do it. And I think we need to go ahead and get ourselves a substation right about... Well, we could do with one back there. I'd love to get a large substation back there, actually, just for the better spread of power, although it doesn't cover as much as I'd want it to. We could put a substation here, but it's kind of right in the middle of the park, so maybe we will just stick with two of the smaller substations for the time being. So that one can go there. We'll bring the power cables out and around like this, connecting to there. And we can get ourselves another substation and just throw it right there. And that should be fine. So a power outage has been detected. Is that because we don't have enough power, or is that something else? I feel like that might be because we don't have enough power. So let's take a look at this plant. And let's say that it's going to have improved output 2.0 and improved output 2.0, but that doesn't seem to have done anything, which is interesting. All of these guys are lacking power. Why is that? Do they need substations? I could swear my other ones didn't need substations. Let's have a little look at the power generation here. So if we click a power plant, unused power is 0. Can we get, like, what is the demand right now? Does it tell us? Doesn't seem like it, but it seems like unused power is just 0 across the board. So I think, oh, interesting. Can I get you guys to reboot this? That's gonna be why. I wasn't paying enough attention. Sell at least 2 Ceratosaurus. No, we ain't gonna be doing that. We are not gonna be doing that. There we go, so the station's rebooted. This should all come online. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's get ourselves a Diplodocus and let's get ourselves a Velociraptor, assuming Diplodocus has been maxed out. Fantastic. Can we modify you just a little bit? We could give you... I want to give you the step pattern. That looks kind of nice. So let's incubate Diplodocus and incubate a Velociraptor, because we actually have a few of those guys already. So we've got 1, 2... Oh, those are Dilophosaurus. Wait, do we have Velociraptor? We do. We have Velociraptors over here. We have 2 of them. 3 of them. Just 3 of them. That's fine. It's always a little bit worrying when you're kind of looking around for your Velociraptors and you're thinking, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I have more of them? Has one of them escaped? It's always a terrifying, terrifying thought. Now let's see here. 40% viability is not really what I want. I think I want success rate 2.0 in that. Just to make sure that we can get this Velociraptor. So we'll incubate you. And hopefully that'll work out for the mission. Hopefully that'll work out for the mission. I think we might want to get a second Diplodocus just because I kind of want one for that enclosure over there. So let's get a second Diplodocus. So the Velociraptor is ready to go, and whilst we're releasing this guy, I just want to talk about the way I do my enclosures, because I've seen a couple of comments that are like, yo, why don't you mix dinosaurs? And that is totally a thing I'm going to do at some point. At the minute, what I'm trying to focus on is just getting, like, the missions done and making sure the parks are safe. I know that you can get dinosaurs with higher ratings if they've killed other dinosaurs. I know that's a thing, and that is a thing I'm going to be looking into. That is a thing I want to do. You are not happy with your social setup here. Oh, no, there you go. All right, so he's joined his little social group, Velociraptor 004. We're going to just rename you because you're sort of blue to Blue, of course. Obviously, a bit of a nod to the dinosaur from Jurassic World. But I think that's a pretty good name. Let's go ahead and extract that, and let's also see who's dead. Who's dead? Who dis? Steven! Oh, no. Oh, anyone but Steven. So young. He was so young. What age was he? He was... I don't know what. He's dead now. Yeah, -9 rating. Huh. Let's see, 111. He was expected to live to 90. You know what? He led a good life. He led a good life. You can't complain about that. You know, expected to live until he was 90, lived until he was 111. You know, more power to Steven. More power to him. Let's have a look at this Diplodocus, though. I want to see what the step pattern's all about. I'm actually really curious. Hopefully something... Okay, we don't need the cinematic shot of it. I just want to see... I want to see what it's all about. I also realize we need to, like, tranquilize this guy immediately. So go and tranquilize the Diplodocus, if you wouldn't mind. It has started raining as well. I want to see your pattern, though. Ooh. Oh, you're a beautiful dinosaur. Look at you. Look at you. That's some beautiful markings right there. That's some beautiful markings. Let's get some tasks in here. We need to resupply some feeders. Let's go there and resupply all of those. I'll just resupply all of them, really. The other Diplodocus is ready to go as well. Fantastic. We can tranquilize both of them while we're here. Oh man, look at you. That color scheme is beautiful. So let's see. Capture and contain any escaped dinosaurs. Diplodocus below comfort threshold. Do I need to make them uncomfortable? Oh, you're kidding. We need to make the dinosaurs uncomfortable. Right. Well, that's going to be a pain. But I guess the easiest way to do it would be to put them in enclosures that can't feed them, or that don't have the grass that they want. I mean, for the Velociraptor, it's easy. For Blue, it's going to be really easy. Just take Blue and tranquilize Blue and put her in an enclosure that doesn't have food. I guess we're going to have to do that. So let's go and tranquilize Blue. That's going to suck, man. I'm not... I don't like these... I don't like these challenges that are like, hey, you know how that dinosaur can get really annoyed really quickly? Yeah, you're going to do that. You're gonna intentionally annoy it. You're gonna intentionally just frustrate it and get it to try and break out. That's your job. Annoy the dinosaur to the point that it wants to actually kill people. I mean, fair enough. I'll do what's necessary. Let's transport this Diplodocus into the new enclosure. And this one will hopefully pass out momentarily. Oh, I love that. I love that, that look, though. Hey, we just got the Gallimimus. Not bad. Not bad. We'll move Diplodocus over there, and I think we probably want to send out, or want to make sure, that we have expeditions going out. We actually don't, so let's just keep you guys going there. In terms of fossils, we still have some to look through, so let's just keep that going. Man, I feel like we're making really great progress. I feel like the 3 dig teams is just such a good thing, and it's so good for progress. I do want to have a look here, though. So dig speed, and dig speed. We don't need yield. I don't think that's a thing that we need at all. In terms of the fossil center, extraction speed and inventory space are probably fine. Feeder needs resupplied, really. All right, we'll resupply that one. We can make sure that Fluffy is being well fed, because Fluffy's probably the last dinosaur we want to annoy and or starve. To be completely honest, Fluffy, yeah, we probably don't want to do that. Although I would love to put Fluffy and a Brachiosaurus into the same enclosure. Also, can you imagine being down in this path right now and just looking up and seeing a Diplodocus flying overhead? Like, you probably... That looks hilarious. 3 new dinosaurs, consider it done. We are going to be doing that, so... Might as well. We are also super close to 5 stars on this island. It's satisfaction that's annoying them. It's fun and shopping and food and drink are all letting us down. Variety and welfare, apparently not great. Welfare is probably because some of the dinosaurs are unconscious. But I would like to see about getting the satisfaction up. I'm not really sure why it's as bad as it is. I'm going to have to look into that a little bit, but that's not going to be a huge stress just yet. I don't think it's a priority. So we'll just keep going through, we'll keep extracting things, and we'll keep going to these 3 dig sites. So the helicopters can head out. We can release 3 new dinosaurs. I'm very tempted to have that be Gallimimus, but I mean, Gallimimus has a rating of 9 versus 14 on the Struthiomimus. Although that's arguably because the Struthiomimus has been slightly customized. So if we went with the taiga pattern there, combined with hyper-efficient blood, 14 on the Gallimimus. Could look at Brachiosaurus as well. I'm actually thinking we will do that. We'll incubate a couple of Brachiosaurus and get those over in the new enclosure. See how that works out. 759,000 per minute. Not bad. Are you guys comfortable? You actually are. Enough grassland and enough forest. So what we're going to have to do, annoyingly, is take out the forest to start getting these guys below their comfort level. And what I'm probably going to do is just do this one at a time. So we're going to annoy Diplodocus just one at a time. Now, hopefully that lack of forest will push the... There we go. So the comfort rating's gone down. This one here is our science objective. So this is going to be Doug. Doug the Diplodocus. And this one here is just sort of additional. Are these guys happy? Yeah, they do like a bit of a social group, so we'll see what happens. We'll do it one at a time, though. We have tranquilized Blue, but I think what I'm going to do is get Blue back on her feet and just over there. Because I don't think there's any need to do both of them at the same time. Otherwise, I'm going to just be getting frustrated and I'm going to be yelling again, and no one wants that. So let's just sell the things we don't need here. And we will deal with the rest of the fossils in a moment. Let's have you guys keep going back out. So away they go. Away they go. Let's have a little bit of a look at Doug over here. See how Doug's going. Comfort 100%, 96%. Why? Why did your comfort suddenly go up to 100? What do you mean you've got enough forest? What's this all about? Doug, do not go near that forest. Do not go near that. Let me remove this. No power. Excellent. Excellent. We're going to need to deal with that. Small power station needs rebooted, please. Let's get that done, and let's go have a look at Doug. Well, Doug is below 40% comfort, which means Doug is potentially going to try and break out at some point, which wouldn't be good, but this is part of the challenge. This is part of the mission, so we'll hopefully see some good things come from this. In other news, the Brachiosaurus are ready to go. They're actually set. They're incubated. They're ready for release. The problem is, I don't want to release them just yet, because if I do that, well, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to move them immediately into this enclosure, and they will start getting really, really frustrated and really, really angry. Just for a little bit of context, by the way, I've been sitting around for like 15 minutes just waiting on Doug getting uncomfortable. It's actually taken a while, so the Velociraptor, I'm probably going to try and annoy the Velociraptor in a much, much quicker way, and I think I know how to do that. It's just going to be a case of moving the Velociraptor into this enclosure over here and maybe taking away the food, maybe taking away the forest and all that stuff. Or like too much forest or something like that, I don't know. It'll be easy to annoy a Velociraptor, though. That's gonna be a real easy thing to do. Good news is, minute and a half left on this particular thing for the Diplodocus, so hopefully that works out. In the meantime, I want to just come over this way and make sure that everybody is happy enough. So this place doesn't actually have that many customers. This place actually does have a decent number of customers, so let's go ahead and just get more staff in there. Let's just max it out. Why not? What about the bowling alley? It's, no, it's doing fine. The restaurant is doing fine. The toy shop also doing fine. The clothes shop is also doing fine. And the gift shop actually could use a bit more staff. Just they're actually nearly maxing out on that gift shop. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts that we're nearly maxing out in the gift shop there. That's kind of neat, though. Let's see. Let's see. Doug is 29% comfort right there. 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go on Doug, and then we can finally make these guys comfortable and get the Brachiosaurus on the go. Or at least I think that's what we can do, assuming we don't have to make them uncomfortable again. I'm assuming this is a thing we can do, like, one at a time. I'm assuming I don't need to, like, have both Doug and, the Velociraptor annoyed at the same time. I'm also pretty sure Doug is about to move towards the fence there. Fortunately, Doug's time is done, so trees. Let's get some trees back in here for Doug so he's not as annoyed anymore. So just cover this back bit of fence in a whole bunch of trees. And there you go, Doug. That'll hopefully cheer you up a little bit, bud. You've got some tree. Oh, there he goes. All right, fella. We're going to have to tranquilize you. We are going to have to tranquilize Doug, unfortunately. Because Doug is... well, he's hitting the fence. His comfort's actually gone up pretty quickly, though. It looks like he's actually given up. It looks like he's given up. His comfort is back above 40%, so he seems fine. Let's go ahead and just cancel Doug's, you know, tranquilizing task there. And let's release some Brachiosaurus. Let's get some of these guys out of here. There you go, fella. While that's going on, we are going to head up and we are going to get the ACU helicopter to target Blue. If you wouldn't mind. Go ahead and just knock Blue out. And we'll move Blue down into the other enclosure. And while that's going on, let's have a look at the fossils as well, because there's actually quite a few of them. So we're gonna extract DNA on all of them where possible. Really getting good on that Gallimimus as well. And we can go ahead and send these guys back out to the same 3 locations. There we go. $43 million in the bank right now. That's some ridiculous money. I feel like we could really start doing some experimenting with some of the dinosaurs. Well, let's go ahead and get the Velociraptor moved. Let's get the ACU helicopter down here as well to tranquilize these guys. I realize the ACU helicopter might need to be quick on that. Although I don't think the transport helicopters... Yeah, ACU's heading out already. This thing hasn't even picked up Blue yet, so... Probably gonna be alright. Probably gonna be alright. Let's take a little look, though. Let's see how the Brachiosaurus are doing. They are not happy with their enclosure, and they are actually getting uncomfortable fairly quickly. Which is alarming. That is definitely alarming. These guys are not happy with that, that small enclosure. Fortunately, the... Wow, you are not as fast as I want you to be. You are not as fast as I want you to be. You, fortunately, are slower. If that's possible. So, transport is going to take its time, but... That's honestly probably a good thing. Otherwise, the Brachiosaurus are going to try and escape, and... I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think it's going to be good if a Brachiosaurus gets out of its enclosure and just decides to walk down Main Street. Like, you're going to be sitting in the restaurant, there's going to be this giant foot outside. Or like this giant dinosaur head just looking in and being like, hey, how's it going? You guys eating some good stuff in there? Yeah, I would have been eating some good stuff, but my enclosure was terrible, so here I am. Table for everyone, please. I don't know what I'm doing. Helicopters here, though, which is fantastic news. Hopefully we can get those guys tranquilized quickly. Doug is happy again. 2 large herbivore fossils. Consider that done. That'll be quite easy to do as well. Or at least it should be. Should be quite easy to do. I'm also thinking it should be really easy to tranquilize these guys. I'd be like, how do you miss? There you go. Oh, he's gonna wake up with a headache, isn't he? Let's transport you then. So transport the Brachiosaurus into there. And transport the other Brachiosaurus, who I assume is about to pass out. Yeah, timber. Oh, man, it looks terrible. It looks terrible when the Brachiosaurus just like... It just kind of gives up and falls over. It just looks really mean. I don't like it. Good news is, though, those guys are out of there. They also look so small when next to the helicopters. That's not right. Those are some huge dinosaurs. It's weird that they look as small as they do. Oh, wow. Just imagine looking up. Imagine being on this main street down here and looking up. Hey, there we go. We got one of our Brachiosaurus in their new enclosure, and they like it, which is fantastic news. It would have been really awkward if they didn't. But that's good. That's actually really good, because the Brachiosaurus we have on Isla Muerta, spoiler, they were very close to breaking out when I loaded up this island. Those Brachiosaurus do not like the enclosure that they have on Isla Muerta, so gonna need to remember to deal with that if and when we go back to that island. That's a very big if and a very big, very small when, I guess. Fortunately, though, Blue is in her new enclosure. Does not like the social situation Needs a little bit of forest. I wonder then if we took out the forest just completely, that'll probably annoy Blue enough to, yeah, there you go. So she doesn't like the social situation, doesn't like the forest situation. That's gonna gradually make her uncomfortable, and she doesn't need to be majorly uncomfortable, but she is gonna try and break out very, very quickly. So I think we want one of these. I think it's probably a good idea to get an emergency bunker around here before Blue, you know, does what Blue does best. So we'll get that built. It's really, really tempting to get an ACU center down here, actually. I'm genuinely thinking it might not be a bad idea. And I think I'm gonna do it. I think an ACU center down here kind of makes sense. Because it means that when Blue goes nuts, we can immediately tranquilize her and get her back in storage without having to wait on the helicopter flying from the other side of the island, which is kind of frustrating. So this to me makes sense, having a second one of these things. Let's just go ahead and smooth out a bit of the terrain there just to make that look a bit better. Now let's see, Blue is not below her comfort threshold yet. It looks like it's going to be 80% though, so it's going to be very, very quick on that one. Successfully incubate Brachiosaurus. Oh yeah, I got this, this contract. Oh, that's a pain. I guess we could incubate 3 Brachiosaurus and see what we do with them. So, incubate Brachiosaurus, incubate... Actually, can we modify the Brachiosaurus a little bit? We can give them the step pattern, which I think will look kind of neat. And we'll not bother with viability, it's already 61, so incubate you. And we'll incubate another one over here, and that'll be 3 Brachiosaurus. And if we release one, we get the science contract as well, so that's fantastic. Now let's see. This thing over here has been built. Let's make sure the helicopter is orange, and let's make sure this thing is upgraded as quick as it can be. So reload speed 2.0, and accuracy 2.0, accuracy 2.0, and reload speed with a little bit of scheduling. All right. No power. Is that strictly a power problem, or... Oh, you are not comfortable. All right, we're going to need to keep an eye on you in a minute. Is that strictly a power problem, or is that like one of the power stations isn't working? I think it's strictly a power problem. I just don't think we're generating enough. Interesting. I guess that new ACU center is taking, what, like 20 power? So that's quite a lot. I don't know if we have room for another power plant, though. At least I don't know where I'd put it. I guess down here? Oh, I hear a dinosaur trying to escape. I hear a dinosaur trying to escape. Let's get the, let's get this ACU helicopter at the task. Go and get the dinosaur. Off you go there, fella. Let's open up this shelter. And while that's going on, let me figure out where I'm putting a power plant, because we do need one. It'd be great if I could put it back there. But I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening back there either. Ooh. I realize I am just leaving that dinosaur over there to roam around. In here actually seems like it would be a decent spot. So right there for a new power plant, we'll connect it to the substation and get the path leading out to it. So just something like that should do the job. There we go. All right, and we actually have an outage as well, which is a bit of a pain, but let's fix that up. And let's see. Let's have a look. Is the helicopter done? It actually is. That reign of terror apparently didn't last very long. Yeah, Blue didn't get very far. Let's just hope that we can I get this ranger team to fix the fence before we put Blue back in her enclosure? Because it would be really awkward if Blue goes back in the enclosure and then it's like, oh, she immediately escaped because we didn't fix the fence. I'm genuinely kind of worried that that's what we're about to do. Because, yeah, Blue's being lifted. And the Rangers are very, very, very far away. Oh man, this is a proper race against time right here. Ranger team is here. The dino is about to be on the ground. Come on. Fix that fence. Do not let that dinosaur. Oh. Oh, she going straight for another fence? She might be. I think she is. I think she's going straight for another fence. She's thinking about it. She's definitely thinking about it. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on the dino. Yeah, there you go. There we go. All right. Move to try and... Oh, maybe not. All right. All right. 45 seconds. Trying... Oh, no. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you open the gate right beside a velociraptor that's obviously trying to escape? Get her tranquilized. Quick as we can. Get her tranquilized. There we go. So the fence is broken. That's fine. She's about to be knocked out anyway. Get the fence fixed. Yeah, so she's not gonna be able to do anything. We could probably close this bunker. Wait, did I just open all of them? No. Close all of them. She's fine. Blue didn't do anything. All right, let's just put Blue back in the enclosure. There's 17 seconds to go here, man. This shouldn't take much. We should be able to do this. I hope this is all that this mission takes. Because if this mission takes more than just, well, this, I'm going to be a little frustrated. That's all I'm going to say. Now let's see. That needs repaired, but repair is obstructed. Are you kidding? You there. Repair the fence, please. Thank you. Could I also get you to perhaps resupply some feeders on the way back to base? If you wouldn't mind, just get those done. And Blue, there goes Blue back into the enclosure. Let's have a look at the fossils that we have for the time being. This thing's coming along nicely. The Syntosaurus is coming along quite nicely as well. Man, we're going to get a lot of completed genomes here. We are going to get a lot of completed genomes, and I'm very much okay with that. Let's go to those 3 places. Blue is going to be back on the ground, which is great. So 15 seconds, Blue. We need you to stay in there for 15 seconds. I'll tell you what we're even going to do. We're going to send a helicopter out to tranquilize you. Because assuming that this is mission accomplished, you can go back to your home. You can go back home.
Just got the word.
Wait, there's more? Oh, above threshold.
I'm breathing a sigh of relief.
Okay. Well, in that case, no. No, actually, you do need to be tranquilized. You do need to go back home. You need to be, yeah. You need to be knocked out so we can take you back home and get your comfort back above the threshold. So we'll get that done. And as soon as you're out cold, which I would hope would be any second, I think you have been hit by it. Yep. There you go. So we'll get Blue back to the usual enclosure. And that'll keep her happy. Now we do have a power outage as well. There's so many things going on here, man. Reboot that, please. 2 Brachiosaurus have been done. There we go. 3 Brachiosaurus have been incubated. So I guess we can release those. We'll get you out of there, and we'll get you out of there, and we'll get you out of there. And then the ACU helicopter needs to go and tranquilize them. Oh, look at you. I love these dinosaurs, man. I really do. I really, really do. How's the reputation going here? Almost got the mission. Mission is that the one we're doing? I think that's the one we're doing. Basically, things are going well. Things are going well. Let's keep these fossils going. Let's keep just getting through them as quick as we can. There we go. Oh, look at you with that pattern. Look at you with that pattern. Not bad, not bad. So that one's out cold. Let's transport into the other enclosure. And let's make sure that the helicopter tranquilizes the other one as well. And give up. And go to sleep. There you go. Well, the good news is that Blue is finally home. She's hopefully going to be in a much better mood as well. Her comfort's not doing so good, but that should go up fairly quick. Oh, we just completed the Dilophosaurus. Beautiful. Yeah, her comfort actually looks like it's gone up at a reasonable rate there. I'm a little concerned about it, I'll be honest. I'm a little concerned that she's going to try and break out because her comfort is quite low, and it does need to go up by another 20%. Yeah, there she goes. She's going to try it. Yeah, she's trying to break out. That's gonna get the other velociraptors going. Please, Blue. Please stop what you're doing. Please let me tranquilize her nice and quickly. And she's out. Nice. Excellent. Most excellent. Can we, by chance, get the fence fixed before the other ones get out? Could we maybe get her to pass? There we go. All right, Blue, if you wouldn't mind, getting back into your enclosure, that'd be great. That'd be great. What are you doing? Danger to guests? I don't think so. Unless a guest ran into your enclosure, I don't think so. So I think we're all right there. Let's take a look then. Extract DNA, and we'll just keep going across the board. I'm so pleased that we keep doing so well on the DNA front here. I'm really, really liking it. I'm really liking it. Let's just keep going to these locations and see what we get. We'll keep going until we max it out, until we get nothing else. You are returning to base. I'll tell you what you could do for me. You could go all the way down there, and you could resupply those feeders. And I guess while we're in a moment of downtime here, ladies and gents, I just want to take a moment and ask, like, so this episode thus far, whoa. Whoa. You are incredibly uncomfortable. What's going on there? You are uncomfortable. Okay. We can fix that. We can fix that. Obviously this episode it's a little different format-wise. Not format-wise. It's a little longer, and there's a few more cuts in it than there necessarily usually be. I just kind of want, like, what's the opinion on this sort of thing? That's kind of where I'm at. Because if we keep going hard on these, oh wow. Oh! Hey! We did it! We did the science mission! Notosaurus now available. Alright. Alright. Not bad. I will take it. I'm actually really pleased about that. We still need to do the security mission on Isla Pena for that one. Isla Tucano security mission will get you. Isla Pena entertainment mission and Isla Sorna science mission. As for down here, Isla Muerta needs to go up a little bit. Isla Tucano needs to go up a little bit. Oh wow, you're a mean looking one. Isla Pena and Isla Sorna. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm glad we got that mission done. Anyway. What I was trying to say was, like, if we go hard on the other two missions, it's entirely possible the next two episodes are going to be like this one. And I basically want your opinion on that specifically. You know, is that something you're okay with? Would you rather the next two episodes were more like, I don't want to say laid back, but I mean, like, would you rather we maybe just went to the next island and did the stuff there and then came back to these missions at some point? I'm just wondering where we're at. Like, would you prefer we keep on the missions, or would you prefer we do something else? I want some feedback on that, because I know that a lot of people have been saying they kind of want to see dinosaurs, you know, herbivores and carnivores in the same enclosures. There's things that have been said that people want to see here and there, and I'm curious, basically. That's where I'm at. I'm just curious. Also pretty sure a dinosaur is currently trying to break out. I'm pretty sure I heard a thump. You there. What are you doing? Why do I get the feeling you were trying to break out? I just get the feeling. Now let's get you out of there. Oh, Spitty Boy's dead! Oh, man. You guys aren't trying to break out anymore. That's good. This needs rebooted, so let's do that. And I guess, since we've done that mission, we can probably look at moving on to the next objective. So if we have a look here, we want to have a look at our missions. We need higher entertainment reputation, higher security. Now that's going to be relatively easy. Security is just an expedition to a particular formation, and that'll probably get us that. So the begins with L. I'll know it when I see it. It's probably gonna. It's not down there, is it? No. It's that one. So Ceratosaurus, basically, will go there, and that'll get us some security reputation. As for the science one, we don't really need to do that. We do, however, need to get a contract for entertainment, so let's get a new entertainment contract. Brachiosaurus with intensive repair. We can do that. We can totally do that, and that'll hopefully be enough to get the entertainment reputation that we need as well. Tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start wrapping things up for today's episode. I'm pretty sure by the time I'm done doing that, we should see the fossils coming in and the expedition completed to that one particular place. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you kind of for watching. Once again, you know, are you all right with this kind of like, you know, a whole bunch of work to get the missions done? Or would you rather we move on to Isla Pena for the next episode? I'm going to leave the ball in your court because I don't really mind either way. What I will say is if you see someone that suggests the thing you want me to do, just like their comment because it'll push, you know, whatever ends up being the more popular suggestion will get pushed up to the top of the comment section. It means that we don't have like a million comments with, you know, do this, do this, do this. It means that like, you know, the popular suggestion will get pushed to the top, which seems like it would be an easier way for me to keep track of what people actually want to see. So let's see here. These guys are coming back, I think. Yep. We are done on that. Did that get me the mission? It did not. It most certainly did not get me the mission. That's a shame. Unless it only just got me that. No, I don't think it did. I don't think that got me what I wanted. That's a shame. All right, well, to quote myself, it is what it is. I don't think it's worth worrying about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you kind of for watching. It's been my pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.